you're pleased or not pleased with the feedback?
Uh, Nobody has emailed me and told me to piss off or fuck off, so that's okay when it comes to feedback. Um, but it was cool. You know, it's nice to we filmed the video at my house, like in my
Mm.
shed. So it was really cool that I didn't have to do anything. I just walked outside and I didn't have to drive anywhere or anything.
Oh,
So that was
nice.
cool. Yeah, that was a nice treat there. Everybody had to drive to my place.
That's good.
But it's good though. Yeah, I'm happy with the record and how
Yeah,
everything turned out. Yeah.
yeah, the record is okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's the first time I heard it, so I must say I enjoyed it, and we're looking forward to more of it.
yeah, in 10 years we'll release another record.
In
That's
10 years?
yeah.
That
Apparently,
will
yeah.
wait that long.
It takes us. We'll release another record when everybody forgets about us.
Yeah. Who designs the promotional image of the band? The videos, the artwork, the pictures?
The artwork was just an idea I had. The photos, as well as the photo of the artwork, was my friend Sharon. Sharon is someone that's given me tons of advice with the band since I was a
Mhm.
kid. She's just really smart with, especially visual stuff. Yeah, I know nothing about visual shit. I don't know, man. I wear jogging pants every day, so I don't
Mhm.
know about visualizing things and stuff. Uh, and the videos were um, a guy named Mike. He has a company, Michael. He has a company called Krusty Media. He's usually does punk videos, but I met him and talked to him a bit. And he was super cool, and he was such a good guy, an easy guy to work with because we're pretty ridiculous. Like us
Yeah.
as a band, we're not very serious. We don't, we're just kind of jackasses most of the time.
Like,
And then the first video was by Matt. He has a company called Bleeding Heart, and he does really good videos too. And I've
mhm.
known him for a long time. He has a really good clothing company, really cool clothing company, and um, yeah, Matt actually edited the footage for us for one of our first videos, which was Commit to Rock, and it was just live footage from Japan, and he edited it for
Mhm.
us, and he's done lots of good videos for bands, and same thing with the other guy, Krusty as well.
Yeah, they did a real good job. Really.
Yeah, it's cool, easy.
Yeah. At what age did you first become interested in rock and metal and punk, and your first album ever owned?
First album was that I ever owned was Portrait of an American Family by Marilyn Manson. I
Mhm.
liked that. Yeah, that was despite I don't know what happened to him now there. But when I was a kid, I liked his music a lot. I think it was really
Yeah.
heavy, and he was one of the only guys in the world that the whole world seemed to genuinely be afraid of.
Uh-huh.
When at that time back then, people were
Yeah.
like, thought that guy was absolutely insane, and I thought it was super cool.
Mhm. Scary.
Yeah, that's when he did Antichrist Superstar.
Uh-huh.
When that came out, man, like regular people were shitting their pants over it. And I thought it was so badass, man. I thought it was totally badass.
Yeah.
And that was one of the first bands I got into heavily was that. And then I was always into lots of music though. Like I was really into punk music a lot when I was a kid. And that was always been a huge thing that I've been into. And when I first got into heavy metal, it was Iron Maiden. And I only listened to it because it had a cool album cover. So when a song came on, it had really good guitar. And I remember just being blown away that guitar did stuff like that. I was like, shit, like I only know power chords and shit,
Yeah.
And so that's what got me into music. That's what got me heavily into music. That's where I started realizing that there was a lot more that I could get out of music was when I heard that.
Yeah. When you head out on tour, what's the most important item you take with you?
Crack and meth. That's my
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
really into crack. I tell you, love
Uh,
it.
I love this
uh,
interview.
yeah, that guy does crack. I don't know if he's serious or not. Who knows? No, just music. Making sure that I have enough music to listen to when I'm lying in my bunk by myself.
Uh-huh.
That's probably the most important thing. Books used to be books, but now I just read everything on my phone.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I would say underwear or something like that, but most of the time, like I just wear jeans. I don't even wear underwear in the jeans, so whatever. You don't even need
And
the.
all you're wearing, you have to wash it. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Problem
right.
solved there. Yeah, that guy does do crack for sure.
And everything else, I bet.
Yeah.
What do you guys want your fans to know about you that they might not know already?
Well, I guess everybody knows the crack thing now, so
Yeah.
that's a new one.
Is it anymore?
I don't know. Let me think. I mean, we used to be very. I mean, we still kind of are very, kind of loud and obnoxious sometimes,
Mhm.
and very immature often. Sometimes not. Sometimes very serious, but lots of times really immature. So I think it's pretty easy to speculate if you don't know anything about us. It's easy to speculate, because I mean, but I think we're all. Nobody really drinks much anymore. That's something that people may not know. Nobody really drinks much. I think JJ still drinks sometimes, but I don't even think he gets shit faced anymore. Yeah, nobody's pissing their pants anymore. That's not a
Yeah,
thing we do.
because you're not wearing any anymore. So.
Well, yeah, it just goes right through the
Yeah.
pants. You're screwed. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
And I only bring like 2 pairs with me, so I can't.
Oh my god. Oh. And you remember the first time you ever played live and how it felt to have people watching you?
First time I played live, I was a little kid in high school. We played like one of those. I don't know. Every high school has like those performance things. I think it was 15, 14. We played Paranoid in a song that I had written with my old band. And at the time, I was really into rhythm. I wanted to write songs and be a rhythm guitar player. I didn't want to do solos. It just wasn't interesting. I thought that I should concentrate on writing music. That's what was more appealing to me. Like, Rudolph Schenker or something, guy's rhythm guy, just powerhouse songwriter or something.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I realized after the concert that nobody gave a shit that I wrote the songs.
Oh.
And nobody gave a shit about the rhythm guy. And they only cared about Ty, my buddy that was a really great guitar player. He did all the guitar solos.
Okay.
And I was like, you son of a bitch. Yeah. And I wasn't singing at that time either. I didn't sing. I just played rhythm. And but yeah, it was a funny realization though, because when I was a kid, I always really praised the songwriters.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to know who wrote the lyrics.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know, and see the differences between songs that had 2 people writing lyrics or a different guy. I remember when I was a kid, I would look at the lyrics that, or the songs that Dave Murray worked on, or the songs that just Steve Harris wrote music and lyric. And I was always really interested in that. I would try to find the nuances between the lyrics and the songwriting. And that was always something that interested me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But when I started playing music, I realized that nobody gave a shit about any of those things. It was a weird thing to realize. For the most part, nobody gave a shit about those things. And I thought it was so strange to me that if you liked a song, you wouldn't want to know kind of the details of it instead of just going like this, and so it was that was something I realized when I was really young. Actually, it was a quick realization.
Yeah. Can you tell me about your best performance?
We called it the puppet show. That was just what we called it. It was a gig that we had played. We did this tour with Sabaton a long time ago during Head of the Pack, and for us, the tour actually didn't go very well. We were drinking too much, And sometimes we would play good, sometimes we would play terrible. Or sometimes, you know, a couple of the gigs, we'd play really good, but the crowd hated us.
Yeah.
But this one gig that we played in Poland, I can't remember what city it was, but we called it the Puppet Show. I don't know why. It was like an auditorium. It was a big place, but there was this moment where we were playing Sign of the Warrior, and we climbed off the stage and we climbed on these big speakers in the front of the crowd, and everybody was really into it.
Yeah.
And I remember that feeling, that moment, that I was like, this, and even to this day, you know, whatever, 10 years later, that's still the best one. That's still the best moment that I had.
Yeah.
Like whether or not we played good, I don't know. I was drinking, so I don't know. But and whether or not it was our best part, I have no idea. I just know that the best feeling I got was that spot, that one spot. And everybody, like even Johnny, who was in the band, like we all know, everybody knows the Puppet Show. The Puppet Show is, in that one moment, Side of the Warrior, everybody remembers that moment there where we were all like, oh my God, this feels so good. It was better than crack, I will say.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big claim, big claim.
Yeah, really. If you were a CD, what would you be and why?
If I were a what?
A CD or an LP?
If I were an LP,
Yes.
like physically,
Yes.
I would be a double disc. There's no doubt about that. Because if I'm gonna be a CD, I want to at least be a double disc. So if I'm gonna be a double disc, I'm either gonna be Pink Floyd The Wall. I mean, that was a double, or you know, Rush, a double album, 2112 Chronicles, yeah, and another double disc I got to think of. I don't know. What's another double disc?
Ooh, we have so many. Yeah, I got one from Tool.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Tool's got some good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the Tool one. I'll still be the Pink Floyd one, but I'm wondering if
Yeah.
there's, the White Album, Beatles,
Yes.
yeah. I could be that. So I would be one of those three.
Nice.
That would be me. I would be a double disc.
Okay.
Really scratched too. The vinyl, I would be bent. I'd warped. So it'd be like, you know, you'd be like playing and it'd be like, run, 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 run. You better run. You know, like it would just be a terrible listen. Terrible.
Well, who knows? How would you describe your fans?
Skullfist has fans?
Yes, they do.
My bank account doesn't say that.
Yeah, neither does mine.
So, how many are we really talking? 4, 5? I bet you I'm related. I bet you I'm related to all of them too.
Well, you got one.
Well, there you go. All right.
And I count for 5. So.
Okay, so I'm probably pushing 10 now. We're talking double digits.
Yes.
Okay, we're doing good.
Great.
I mean, the people that like Skullfist, and that I'd say most, I don't know, I'm assuming like a lot of people that like Skullfist, I tend to interact with in some way. You know what I mean? They'll probably message, and I always check all the messages and shit. So, and most of the time, like, it's funny, like it's good, like it's like Skullfist is a serious music. This music is serious. I mean, I could say that, but we do have a song called "Get Fisted," but everything else, pretty serious. You know, like it's a serious band, but it's like, I don't know. I guess maybe like the music is serious, so I don't have to be as much.
Yeah.
You know, so, and I like that lots of people reflect in that, you know what I mean? Like lots of people know that, and lots of people interact with us in the same way. So it's like, it's better, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, you can be serious, but it's not, either way is fine. But it's cool that, you know, half the time I just get messages from drunk people yelling in their phone at 3 a.m, yelling at me, listening to Skullfist, being like, "Hey, Zach, we're fucking drunk." Like, and it's fun. Like, it's cool, you know? I like it like that. It's much, I don't know, it's nicer.
Are you ready for a quick fire round?
I don't have a lighter, but sure.
I got one. Hang on. Oh, I got one. Oh, and a big one. Look at this.
Oh shit! What do you light?
They're ready
Bongs?
for the play
That's a bong lighter right there, dude.
around. Got a lot of them. Okay. Vinyl or digital?
Honestly, I don't really care.
Okay.
I would vinyl sounds great, but I have to get up and switch it over. So I don't know.
Yeah. Quebec City Summer Festival or Manitoba Metal Fest?
Oh, what was it? Say them again.
Quebec City Summer Festival or the Manitoba Metal Fest?
Where are you?
I'm in Canada.
I didn't even know you were in Canada this
Oh
whole
no,
time.
I'm in Belgium, but these are the
Yeah, these are Canadian festivals.
yeah.
Oh man, I thought you
I
were in
looked it up.
Canada for a
Oh
second.
no. I looked it
Oh, okay. I mean, Quebec is awesome. The
up.
metal scene in Quebec is easily the biggest in Canada. So I'll say that one.
Okay.
Manitoba's got some good shit, but
Yeah. Wine or coffee?
coffee,
Denim or leather?
denim.
Skid
It's
Row
a
or yeah.
Canadian tuxedo, double denim.
Uh-huh. Skid Row or Tool?
When I was young, I would say Skid Row, but now I would say Tool.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any last words for your fans and our viewers?
Don't do crack.
Good one.
Don't do what Donnie Don't does.
Okay.
No, that I honestly, everything that I would say as last words are just going to be stupid. I have nothing
Go
nice
ahead.
to. Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
have no like. What am I?
It's fun.
What do I say?
Check us
Uh,
out. Come to our venues.
ride the beast, fuck the man, fuck the system.
Okay. You got it.
Something. But you can use all those in combinations. Like you could say ride the crack, fuck the system,
Yeah.
You can rearrange those words in any way you want.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try. Zach, thank you so much. It was
Yeah, absolutely.
really enjoyable and fun.
And
Hope
thank you for not asking again the question about the origin of heavy metal because I fucked that answer up terribly. So
no worries.
yeah, it worked
You
out
did
great.
great. I'll send you the recording.